got to.
What's going on, people? It's the Xbot 448, and today, guys, I want to talk about VR. That's right, virtual reality. For people who don't know, when it comes to the console world, the PlayStation has gotten into VR, and they started last year with the PlayStation VR. And it came out at a price point of $400 just for the headset. If you were gonna get the VR bundle all together, which had the move sticks, the camera, everything like that, it was a whopping $500. So in return, I feel like that VR headset wasn't widely accepted. I feel like the price point was too high. And now my question, with Scorpio coming this year and Microsoft with other partners working on 6 different VR headsets for quote unquote Windows 10 devices, I want to know, and I've been thinking, can Microsoft and Xbox bring VR back to the main stage, back to where people are getting hyped for it? When it comes to the PC side of it and virtual reality, Oculus Rift got into a lot of trouble using some coding from another company, and they got into a lot of shit. And that is something that also slowed down the growth of virtual reality. But I want to talk about the console space, right? And when it comes to Microsoft and when it comes to Xbox, there's something huge here, in my opinion. One of these VR headsets is rumored to be priced at $200. That's right, $200. Now, if you have an entry-level headset that's $200 less than the PlayStation VR, that's going to be more widely accepted by people who want to try out VR. It's not a price point that I think is too far out there, you know, where it's a real kind of like hit the wallet investment. And I feel like Microsoft and Xbox have a really, really great chance this year with Project Scorpio coming out and that console having enough power that these headsets don't even need that processing unit that the PlayStation VR has. Again, if you don't know, when it comes to the PlayStation VR, with the headset there is a processing unit. It looks like a miniature version of your PS4 that you have to hook the headset into, and then that processing unit gets hooked into your PS4. Now, when it comes to Xbox and Project Scorpio is powerful enough that the VR headset does not need that processing unit. Therefore, this $200 entry-level VR headset only has one cable to it. Now, I think this is huge. This takes away some of the things that people have talked about with PlayStation VR that kind of made it a little, I'm not sure if I'm going to get it. And one of the things was that Predator-type cables. You know, it looked like the hair on, or the dreadlocks of you know, the Predator from the movies and stuff like that, and people made fun of it. But when it comes to these headsets that Microsoft is working on with these various partners, there's only one cable to them. I think that is huge. You put that together with the $200 price point, and I feel like at the end of the day, if Microsoft and Xbox, if they promote these headsets right, they will be known as the company that brought VR into the console space and did it the right way, with a lower entry point in terms of price, high fidelity VR, which, you know, with the Scorpio, it has the power to do high fidelity, which is, you know, the best graphical output that you can get in a VR headset. Now, I know a lot of people talk about games as being experiences. These VR games, they're not full games, they're experiences and such. But I think with that lower price point and the ability to have the consumer kind of only put a couple $100 in to test out the VR market, it's also going to spur these developers to make more experiences and have them evolve into games as well. And like I said, at the end of the day, I feel like Xbox and Microsoft are setting themselves up to be the company that kind of spurred all this, made it acceptable, made it widely spread. And I'm actually excited for this. I know O Snaps is really excited about VR. She was looking into the Oculus. Unfortunately, like I said, the Oculus got into some, major court trouble per se, and I have no idea what's going on with the Oculus now. Now you also have the HTC Vive, which is for the PC. I think it's like $800. It's really expensive. You need a real powerful rig to run that thing. Whereas with the Project Scorpio, you could possibly get a $200 headset and experiment with virtual reality and the experiences that come with it. I don't know, guys. I know a lot of people out there are like, well, VR is dead and stuff like that. Now, do you think that Microsoft and Xbox actually has what it takes to bring virtual reality back and to help it evolve and move forward? That's my question for you guys. So definitely hit up the comment section and let me know what you think. And this is pretty much my video overall. As usual, if you like the gameplay, you like the topics, definitely hit that thumbs up button for me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe. But as for now, this is the Xbot 448, and I am definitely signing off.